Anyone can play any game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Obscura presents Hoist the Colors.
Yarr!
See, one day I'll actually codify like an intro thing or something like that, but I don't know if I ever will. What's a Twitch stream without a little bit of scuff?
It's less
professional
scuffy.
one.
Yeah, probably more professional than I'll ever be, probably.
Oh, look,
I say going to law school, hopefully.
I have dropped into some of the like big 6,000 concurrent viewer streams, and they're just sitting there trying to figure out how to plug their game in. So it's like, well, hell.
Yeah,
I'm
but they're
not
doing
too
it
bad.
entertainingly, Matt.
I don't know why about that. It's mostly just other people in chat yelling at them. Feels like
Yeah, but like all the
progression.
messages are flying at like Mach 10, so
Yeah.
you can't read any of them.
Makes me
So I don't
anxious.
like big streams.
They make me scared. It's like, how can you have a conversation in chat when you have like 50 million people there?
You go
Yeah,
to
it's
the
like,
Discord instead.
Yeah, well,
So, like most people, and I say most people, I mean very, very few people, but surprisingly more people than you'd think. I've been watching Games Done Quick, awesome Games Done Quick.
yep.
And yeah, like the common criticisms every time their events run is people going, they're so sanitized in the chat, you can't even criticize it anymore. And that sort of thing. Like, have you seen how fast the chat is? Like, that's not the forum for constructive criticism.
No, not at all.
But yeah.
Look, at those numbers
good.
where you're getting into like the thousands of people who are watching, it's just like that your chat is not for chat. Chat is for cheering.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're pretty much in a sports stadium at that point, and you're just in the seats being like, "Whoa, I enjoy this," or "Boo,
Yeah,
I do not
that's so
like this."
They
That's, like, so
changed the
correct.
color for worn and invested in the Foundry.
What?
They did.
They've been doing some small changes. I don't think I've updated it in the last week. I will say
They did.
I kind of wish that the engine would just settle already. That would be great. I would love that. Please.
I think it's going to be bumpy until Player Core 2's out, to be honest. And like well after that too, as well.
Just play one game instead, Matt.
I have spells I need to fix up, and it's really hard to do it when it's like, oh boy, I just spent the last hour fixing them. Now they're broken again. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
all
don't use
good,
those
Sean.
spells, guys.
Those spells that I made bespoke for this campaign, yeah, don't use
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, just don't be that one guy that actually needs to use them.
Right? But otherwise, how has everyone's week been?
I helped my sister move today.
Oh, fun.
I got nothing.
Did you even get pizza?
Yeah.
Didn't even get the regular courtesy of a slab.
The beer
That's-
economy is
that's
truly
tragic.
dead.
It's poor etiquette.
Yeah.
I went to school.
You went to school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was I went to work. That was really most of my week. It's
School
not
work,
very
yeah.
eventful. Oh,
I went back
Uh,
to work.
beat Baldur's Gate 3 with a friend. We finally
Nice.
beat it. It was real fun.
Yep.
I'm
I
glad
know
you enjoyed
Matt doesn't enjoy it, and is gonna get canceled now on Twitter.
Matt's-
So
Yeah, but Matt's a boring boo-boo.
No. You know what? I think the sentiment has been slowly shifting. Like people are starting to point out the cracks in the game a bit more.
there's not a single crack in that game.
Oh,
Actually, it's amazing. It's fantastic. The only crack is the lack of long hair options, which I have solved thanks to the wonderful modding community.
it. Yep. Honestly, I just think I have trouble with CRPGs because I am a GM. So when I
Well,
get
that's exactly it, Matt. Yeah, that's the criticism that's been slowly gaining momentum. Is like, this game there's a lot of illusion that's so flexible and free, but when you actually like tear it back, it's all quite contrived in many respects.
Like just running into
I mean,
some
it's
areas,
a video
it's like,
game.
yeah, but at the same point, it's like I could recreate this experience at the table and be a lot more happy with it.
That's totally fair.
And I know that
But
feels.
will your players be as happy with it?
I guess my thing is,
Ooh.
I'm not trying to
Ooh.
compare Baldur's Gate 3 to my tabletop experiences.
Oh, it's just an
Because-
automatic thing to me. Like,
I compare it to my video game experiences where it's really good as a video game. So it's
It
not
is.
trying to compete with Matt's GMing and me being a funny little seaweed guy.
well,
Because really nothing can compare to me being a funny little seaweed guy. It's why I come back night after night at ridiculous hours.
I think the other thing is that Baldur's Gate is not a story about you and your character. It's a story about the characters, and you just happen to be along for the ride.
Yeah.
yeah, someone did actually
I mean,
suggest to me that I should play as one of the scripted
origin characters,
Yeah,
yeah.
one of the origin characters as opposed to an original one.
The execution of that, I feel, is lackluster compared to Divinity Original Sin 2, because all the origin characters actually have something worth like actually going for them. Like they all have unique source spells. Like
Yeah, sure.
what's a skeleton friend?
Thane?
I forgot his name. Yes,
I'm
I
pretty
think.
sure it's Thane. Pretty sure.
Yeah, Fane. Gets fucking time warp. Go again. Which is a fucking amazing spell. And only Fane gets that. So yeah, I'm not sure if characters get that later down the track in Baldur's Gate, but yeah, you're
Yeah.
not really incentivized to try and play them outside of their character story.
I think for me it's a case of it looks like a TTRPG, kind of plays like a TTRPG, like there's the dice and everything else like that. So my brain immediately starts getting into that mode of thinking. So when I get to a point in the game where it's like, here's a situation that has been posed to you. Here is our 4 options we have pre-scripted for you. And my GM brain immediately kicks in and goes, I don't like any of those options though.
Yeah, you can see the rails.
And it just immediately breaks the immersion for me. That's why I stopped playing Kingmaker. Because it just got to a point
Yeah.
where it's like, if I was at a table, I as a GM probably wouldn't allow this. Also, the other players at the table would probably crash tackle the guy. And probably smash his head against the anvil. Just saying.
Yeah, but they're the evil character, Matt.
Oh god.
That's what my character would do.
My character would be an evil bastard. I'm playing a renegade playthrough, actually, so it says it right there on the red text. I can do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And look, I have my own rules regarding evil characters and evil players in my games and at my table. I mean,
It's that alignment doesn't exist anymore, and I can be whatever I want.
Yeah.
let's check your edicts and anathemas then.
All characters are evil.
Edict, be a seaweed guy. Anathema, not being a seaweed guy.
Shit, I've been bamboozled again. My players have done one on me. God.
Good.
I'm winning. I'm gonna post this on r/Pathfinder 2e how I had a sick W over my GM.
Damn. I
Also talk about all the homebrew that you do to fix the game.
Yeah.
That
Look,
always gets a kick out of people.
I'm honestly terrified of, not terrified, I should say I'm scared of when I actually start releasing more and more of the content for Hoist the Colors, because we're considering doing a Kickstarter for it some point down the way.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of scared to see what some people are going to say about the alterations and changes I've done to like vehicle combat and stuff like that. And just everyone being like, actually, that's not how vehicles work in Pathfinder 2. And me being like, hey, shut the fuck up.
Here's how the subsystems work, and here's how you can make your own.
Do Pathfinder 2E's vehicles work? Do
No.
vehicles work in Pathfinder 2E? Question mark. The answer, probably not. Haven't played them. Matt's vehicles kick ass, though.
Look, in Pathfinder 2, and this is something I have come to realize by running this campaign and doing the rules as I have, is that the vehicles in Pathfinder 2 are designed as set pieces. They're not exactly designed as something for you to interact with on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But with something like this, when everyone's playing a pirate and your ship is like integral to everything, then yeah, you kind of need some more expanded options for that. It's not that Paizo screwed up or forgot it. It's the fact that Paizo looked at the breadth of rules they had to cover and were like, you know what? We don't see ships as a priority. And honestly, fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's, like Starfinder where you need spaceships because
Exactly.
spaceships are the game.
Or mechs, for that matter. Or any other type of land vehicle. Like, we get it, yeah? If you think about it for more than, 5 minutes.
No, too hard. You've lost the attention span of most Redditors.
TLDR, I've been cancelled on Reddit once again. But, a little bit of bookkeeping or backroom stuff. I don't know. What do you put it? Doesn't matter. Nick is still on holidays, so he will not be here tonight.
Boo.
He's currently in Fiji. Or Fuji.
Nick's slacking.
Dude has
Bad made bot.
Be here.
He will be back next week, though. I know this because he has signed up to be in my a game I'm running on Tuesday, playtesting some things. Otherwise, regarding my Friday morning streams that I've been doing, I'm probably changing the day. I've been putting this off for the longest time, but I'm probably going to change the day to whatever day. So Building Adventure is probably going to be moved to Wednesday mornings as opposed to Friday morning. Just because I have Pathfinder Society on the night before, and the GM drop is real. Especially when I could be GMing for a group of anywhere up to 6 players. So
Yeah.
we finish up at about 10 p.m. Then we go to
Right.
McDonald's to hang out, and that's usually another 2 hours. So by the time I'm home and in bed, it's usually 1 or 2 a.m. And then I'm up again in the morning to do a stream, and that's not a good idea.
How dare you, Matt, change your schedule? That's illegal, actually.
Well, is the reason I haven't posted a schedule recently, because it's all been kind of in flux recently.
You and most streamers ever.
Yeah, you know what? I can count myself amongst the stars because I'm as inconsistent as they are.
The stars are actually very consistent.
God.
What are you, some kind of druid?
Ugh,
Turning the moon.
I will make that into a feat one day.
Turn
Otherwise,
the moon.
Sinclair's Almanac is out and it's available. You can pick it up from the Sinclair's Library website, or you can also pick it up from Drive-Thru RPG or from itch.io. I did massive chunks of the Almanac, and I was one of the supervising designers for the entire thing. And also the codex is on the way. It's just being art and all that other fun stuff that's being finalized and edited, and oh god, the process.
Turns out NPCs have a lot of art.
Ah. We were like, yeah, no, we're gonna have one piece of art per NPC.
All. It's gonna be so pretty, Matt.
Oh, look, some of the art we've already gotten for it, especially for the villains, they've done really well. Because normally you see an NPC book and it's like, yeah, they're pretty much just gonna be variations on the generic races in the core book. And I was immediately like, hey, so how about we grab a dragon and just fuck it up? I can make it worse. And the artists were like, "Hey, no, I know someone who can do this," and they did a fantastic job. And there's been a couple like that, so I've been super impressed with the artwork they've done so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. But
Raw X3.
God, Sam being a scene kid over here. Who remembers what happened last week, though?
I fired a big bullet down the center of a ship, and now there's just mush.
And a wee bit of a smear.
Yeah, so
we left
finished,
Sunshine on a rock.
We
Yeah,
did.
we finished our research, and then we went out sailing
Yep.
for a reason that I did not write down, which is on me,
We're
to be
going
honest.
to the Emergence.
Oh,
Because it
the
is
wizard tower, right?
the wizard tower, because it's got a bunch of ley
Yeah.
lines, and it's connected to all the things that we've been researching.
It's the
Sir.
and it's not
I'm
just the
updating
wizard
this now.
tower. It's a wet wizard tower. Or a moist wizard tower, if that makes you
Is
feel
that what
better.
they're calling them these days?
Look, I started writing out the box text for it earlier today. It was like, I'm gonna have to go back and do this again later.
And then
This does
we
not
got into
pass
a
the crack
fight
test.
with some boats, and I thought it would be a good idea to use this rock to get some high ground. It's not worked for me yet, but it doesn't look like it's gonna go too well.
Well, consider you are in their, like, I'm not gonna say firing arc, but you are in their first range increment, so
You just start shooting at me, Matt.
I'm not going to start shooting at you.
I currently have cover because
You do
I'm on
currently
the
have
other
cover.
side of the rock face.
But have you used the take cover action?
No, I have not. So I've only got the +2.
I mean, that is definitely something. I will say I'm going to be experimenting with 1 or 2 alterations this evening. One of those being the NPCs on having to do piloting checks, because it's just become a lot of busy rolls that don't really need to happen.
Oh, but
Don't-
Matt, it's so fun when they kill themselves and run into
It's
the wall.
really funny.
Look, I am well aware, but as has been pointed out by others, it's a case of there is no real critical success state. So having to roll for each NPC just to move is a little bit wonky.
Right, fair enough.
I think that if they get to do it for free, they should be required to turn last.
Well, they can only do like the 45-degree turn per turn or something like that. But
That's because they picked the wrong style of ship.
no, that is very true because their ships are sluggish, whereas yours is not.
But yeah,
But wait until you beat some of the other ships.
that was the session though.
That was pretty much the session, and where we come back into it, well, we're still in combat.
Indeedy.
Though I'm not sure if the initiative is actually correct or not.
The initiative is correct.
Yeah. Looks correct to me.
All right, well then, let's just jump right into it then. Hey, Mosh.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I mean, I don't know, Matthew.
Yeah, look, if your answer is Sweet FA at the moment, I
I'm
completely
going
understand.
to reload all of the guns on the ship.
Just run around, reload all of them.
Yeah.
No, I understand that. Because I get the feeling it's mostly going to be, hey, what's Solar going to do? Pretty much the same thing.
Prepare to
Yeah.
aid?
Prepare to aid is a solid choice. And speaking of that, hey Archie,
Hi. Well, at the start of my turn, I'm going to use the free action, use the good powder, which retcons the lack of purchases for the ships. All of the crew weapons gain +1 potency rune,
I forgot we
which
wrote
I'm
that
pretty
up
sure
as
is-
a joke.
which I'm pretty sure has already been applied to Sunshine and Mosh's inventory
Yes, their
for
swivel guns
the
already have
swivel
potency.
guns.
They have plus one
So we're gonna
striking.
turn. Yeah. No, just potency. Oh wait, no, striking. Yeah. I paid the 100.
You did. And I've also
So I
dropped
want
the
90 degrees.
I've also dropped the hardness on the NPC strips to
On
8
my
instead of 10.
boat.
This isn't too complicated.
Okay, turning on its own. Is that just a move?
It is a move.
Okay. It's just a regular old drive.
A hero point.
And I will drive again to rotate.
Looks like Melody's
It's
whip
now-
is on the hunt.
I'll use a final drive to drive. I need to grab. Why can't I grab? Because it's not the boat's turn.
Which
Meh.
boop. I was actually talking to someone about this earlier. It was like there are some things that are just easier to do at a physical table. And this is one of those things.
Oh, not really. Like, you could technically, for all intents and purposes, remove me from the initiative, and nothing would change.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Well, that one's dead. So. Whoop.
First off,
Oh god, they're really went off track, didn't they?
gonna hunt them as my prey.
Yep.
Yeah. Then, cause I have cover, gonna use that to hide. Which cover might give me a circumstance bonus to, but I already have verse hunted prey, so. And that's blind.
If you take cover,
I didn't take the take cover action.
So you're
and
just
I'm not
benefiting
going
from the
to.
regular, you'll get a
Yeah.
+2 bonus to your circumstance
Yeah,
bonus
so
to your
that's
stuff.
verse hunted price. It doesn't matter.
Matt, I
So
think you
that'll
have
be
a villain
blind.
point 2 now. Due to a misclick.
Whoop.
Rip.
Oh no, it was a name. Go ahead. I mean, I've already named it. Jeez.
And then I'm gonna make a DC 10 climb check. It's gonna be real fun.
What's your bonus to
get-
athletics?
To the top of the rock.
Yeah, you're fine.
At least 11.
But I could still fail with that on a natural one. So now I'm on top of the rock, and I'm sort of like hiding, trying to look like just some seaweed on the rock, you know?
Well, you did roll pretty well for your stealth. Not that you'll ever know.
Delphi.
Matt, now you need to name the boat villain point.
That's all three though.
No, I've already named it Dauntless Pursuit. It's staying as Dauntless Pursuit.
That ends my turn.
Alright, speaking of the Dauntless Pursuit.
Whoa, it's casting big magic.
It's transmuting. Now, it is sluggish, so it still has to do that little move around thing.
Coast 10 feet.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Do you take more damage from that rock still?
I'm saying no at this point. But he's about to take damage.
You already
anyway.
hit it.
Yeah. So he's going to drive.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't going great.
I'm sorry.
No, we got it. We got a plan.
At the end of this move, he'll be rotating around.
Cool, so it seems like there seems to be an intercept course. So what I need to do is just go there. It'll work perfectly, guys.
What could possibly go wrong? And do one more rotation. That's about it. It's pretty
you
much
bastard.
just out. Is he just out?
It's 175. And it's like, I want to do the thing, but it's not gonna help.
It could help, you don't know. But, Mush, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You do have the swivel guns.
I do, and the range in those 100, right?
The range you
Yeah,
get, I believe,
range
is 100.
increment.
I guess I'm within the first range increment then. I mean, like,
just
no,
a
I mean this
-2
range
penalty.
increment. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so targeting, yes, good. All right. That's out.
And it does have the raising trait. Oh god. But, you know, can't really help a 4, unfortunately.
No, and that's not applying the range increment for some reason, but that's fine. I'll reload and then try again.
Alright.
And I'll put the range increment manually.
Oh god.
That's my turn, Matt.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This is what gunslingers run into as well, yeah?
I think Mosh needs to go back to school.
Solar's gonna reload your swivel gun for you, though.
Yeah.
And this is then going to prepare to help Archie. Hey, Archie. I'm gonna bump you straight to the Melody's wake.
I wanted to dive,
You wanna dive?
but I wanted to, but it's just like, it's not gonna work. Like, we'd dive, and then they'd be like, shit, where'd they go? And then we come pop up on the other side, and then blast them. But let's just not get fancy and just move the boat into range. That's a 2-action move. Oh, right, 10 feet. And another 45. Nope.
Just a step to the right.
There we go. That line is clean.
You don't want to run to a rock?
No, I'm not a scrub like these nerds. I have successfully managed to navigate these rocks without crashing, so get good, crown nerds. I went to the same school as you.
Oh god, and that's
Thank you very
that's
much.
a critical failure. Cool.
I'll take that. That's 22 damage.
I mean, it's gonna
44, let's go. Sploosh.
Yeah.
Straight through your broken threshold.
be... Okay, so double. We're gonna -8 off of that because of the hardness.
Oh, it's so close to, to sinking. Well, at least we're close enough for Sunshine to rejoin, I think.
I have some questions for Matt
Oh no.
on my turn.
It is not quite at the broken stage yet, but it is very close.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so very close. Anything else for us, Archie, or are you good?
That is me, and that's the crew.
Alright. Sunshine!
What's the actual height differential between the top of this rock and the deck at the lowest part?
Oh god, why do you keep coming out with the trigonometry?
I need to know this!
I know you need to know this.
Matt, just say yes, you can glide, and I think Juliet will be fine.
Yeah, no, yes, you can glide.
Oh, okay. So that's what, like, I need a couple of glides to get there.
Probably, yeah.
So that'll be that'd be 25 feet for all the math nerds. Because I get to go 75 feet this turn of gliding. And then I'm gonna try to predict that they might be more this way. So I'm gonna fly over the ocean. I'm no longer hidden, I assume.
Probably not, no.
Yeah.
You did not take the sneak action.
Yeah, I took the glide action.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be looking at it and go, is that a flying seaweed?
What the fuck is that?
And just one...
A very heavily armed flying seaweed.
And then that one guy just puts a condor on his head and everyone's like, ah, fuck that guy.
That'll,
Hey man,
in my
helmets
turn, that's
helmets
3
provide you
actions of
protection.
movement.
That's all you done though, Sunshine?
3 actions of movement.
Alright, the Dauntless Pursuit.
I think Doorless Pursuit is more apt at the moment.
Doorless.
Because I shot them off.
You did shoot them off.
What does Archie have against doors? You'll have to find that out later in the story.
I'm gonna bring this up later.
Of course you will. Notes
Okay.
added.
We do the drift.
Oh, crash.
Well, no, the drift should have been like there. There we go.
Oh, foo.
But for their first thing, I mean, they might just be happy to coast for now. They're gonna open fire.
Bang.
So I'm gonna need a basic reflex save from you, Archie. And by that I mean I need you to do a sailing check.
Well, it's my reflex save, because you're obviously going to be shooting me.
Well, that is also true.
Is that that'll be a success,
That is
not
a
critical.
success. I'll need one from Solar as well. Because they're gonna be aiming for the back end of the ship. You're fine, Mosh.
Hang on, let me press tab a bunch of times to make sure I'm on the right character sheet.
Did you want me to do it for
Mosh
Solar?
needs to get into the
There you
adrenaline
go.
flow.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
God damn it, Nick!
That's right.
I
Kill
don't
his
think Nick
character
has
when
the
he's
hit
not here.
points to fail here, so I'm gonna hero point that.
Gonna hero point it? Okay.
There we go. Well, he crit failed the first one, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, well, I roll the damage for the ship.
I need to do the ship as well. And that was a...
Can just make a
One of-
piloting check.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
That'll be a success.
Yeah, the plus whatevers won't matter here.
So, everyone will only take half damage from that.
Oh, he's too good.
Gonna have to work harder to damage Melody's wake.
Yes, expert piloting, I must say.
It's that slight angle to the guns. It acts as armor.
For their final action, they're just gonna bring the ship to a stop because they don't want to run into the rock and they feel like they have enough room to turn around.
Is that so?
Yeah, they don't want to collide into a rock and sink.
Okay. Sounds like a skill issue.
Mosh!
Well, I'll shoot, reload, shooting. You know, that's all I'm gonna do.
Shoot,
Okay.
reload,
Shooting,
shoot.
tooting.
Shooting, reload, shooting.
That's a hit.
Yay! Alright,
As it turns out, being in range.
Oh.
Helpful.
Alright.
Chunky.
Now, if I remember right, raising does... Whenever you deal damage to an object, structure, or vehicle with a raising weapon, the object takes an amount of additional damage equal to double the number of weapon damage dice. So it'll take an additional 4 there.
Lovely. Reload and then shoot again.
Oh.
Wait, do you get? Oh wait, no, it is deadly. Never mind.
Like, I'm gonna give it back the 8 points from the hardness, but it's about to
Die?
that hurts. Why must you hurt my NPCs so? What did they do to you?
Because my captain was talking smack about me going back to school. I got angry.
Good to know. If you insult Mosh, he gets better.
It's good. Yeah. You tell him to get good and he actually takes it on board.
So it is absolutely sinking and broken and near death already. From the 2 shots from the swivel gun.
Could strike their colors.
No, I have
Yeah,
their things
please.
ready. Well, we'll see how it
Please.
goes at the end of the initiative. So, that's you, dumb Mosh. I mean, Archie, what are you
Sola's gonna
doing?
cast a heal.
Cast a heal?
Yeah, Sola's gonna do a 3-action heal.
Striking the colors is a free action that you can reaction. You take damage.
And you just fucking
A
surrender.
trigger, you take damage, and you can strike your colors. I'll,
Oh,
I'll
is that
write
so?
it up for you, Matt.
I mean, if you want.
You can put it in your little book.
Oh, my little book, huh?
Woo! Spicy numbers.
Top reasons why I don't tell my parents what I do for a living. Oh, what? You're making some money off those silly little games? Aww.
Alright, Solo's not gonna die anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Melody's Wake. Coast 10 foot. Right.
I can still make it. I'm fine.
This is fine.
Uh,
I hit the giant teleport button on our ship. We shifted planes.
you know what? We'll do a drive. This is silly.
Oh, I don't think I can make it anymore.
There we go. You'll be fine.
What are you gonna do? Land in the water?
I'm gonna splash down. I might drown, Matt.
Oh no! Whatever will the amphibious creature do?
Your rats, what will they do from inside your cloak?
Be in an extra dimensional space.
Oh, fuck off, really? They're within 25 foot of the ship, it counts. I'm gonna demoralize.
Gonna demoralize them.
I'm gonna demoralize.
Unfortunately, unless you have a means to demoralize multiple creatures at once, they're immune to the demoralize effect thanks to the crew mentality trait that all ships have.
Oh my god. No one has the ability to demoralize multiple creatures at once.
It's a feat,
It's just
remember.
not in the game. No, it's group coerce.
Yeah, it's you can coerce. Can't
You can.
demoralize.
It's
I
more to
think the
cover.
only things that.
It's more to cover things that do fear on a specific area, and
Yeah.
there are spells that do that. Get wrecked, player. I guess.
Kill him.
I don't want to kill them. I want their boat.
Oh, look.
Kill him.
They're down to 7 hit points. The boat will probably shatter in a strong breeze. I don't think you're actually getting this ship.
Bad GM.
That's BG3 level of GMing right there.
My staff is no longer prepared. But we'll cast a second level etheric shot at it.
The second level etheric shot. Wait, did that
Yeah.
work?
It did work.
Did they? I hope they fixed it.
Dice. Get diced.
Yeah, look.
17 damage, straight up. Bang.
You shot him down. Bang, bang.
Cool.
Double click. No loot. Double click. No loot.
I'm grabbing the flag.
Yeah.
From
You can
under
grab the 2
water.
flags.
Thank you.
The flags
Add 'em
will
to
be
the
recovered.
stash.
Create item. New treasure.
More flags!
Oh, did they got moved out of the stash? Okay.
There are a few class feats that also
Flag.
do it. Well, there you go then.
Price 100 GP.
Oh, what am I talking about? Bods. Dirge of Doom. That would affect them. Because that's like, we're just gonna cause everyone to be frightened 1.
I will.
Yeah, but it's
no
not a
save.
demoralize, man.
board the ship. By the way.
Yeah, if there are any survivors, we offer them to come aboard. If not, we just leave them in the water.
I mean, they got a giant rock there.
Alright.
They could be
Suit
marooned, it's
yourselves.
fine.
Giant rock with literally nothing on it.
This desolate rock, we shall make a
Whoa.
home here.
There's other bigger. There's other smaller rocks on top of the big rock.
Yeah, but it's not like it's an abandoned island where you've got trees and stuff for shade.
There's probably a like crevice amongst the rocks that they could take shade in.
Yeah, and what are they going to use to try and signal? Their boat's fucking wet.
Well, apparently they're just gonna wait for a rescue.
Hope they have bullhorn.
Who would prepare bullhorn?
I think it's kind of like a, maybe like a red on the spreadsheet. I don't actually know what they put it on the spreadsheet.
I didn't even look at it.
I did look at the spreadsheet, incidentally. Not because I wanted to.
I looked at this without permission. It was thrust upon me.
We make our way further to the Emergence.
On the subreddit.
Can I say, I low-key love this little map border effect.
It is so rad.
Oh, the
It's
map
very
order
aesthetic.
effect. It's from Dungeon Draft.
Nice.
I do like Dungeon Draft.
Also, Matt did not put me on the boat.
No, then that's canon.
Hey, you
That's-
left of your own accord.
And your rats are still all the way down the bottom of the map as well.
No, the rats are in the coat.
We've now just
So
turned
thank
Sunshine
you.
into a kite surfing kite.
I mean, but that would be legitimately so fun.
It would be very amusing.
Gliders, you can purchase gliders in Pathfinder 2. Hand gliders are a thing.
What are the mechanics of strong wind interacting with my glide action, Matt?
I mean, you'd be doing acrobatic checks to maneuver in flight.
Okay.
It works
Can I
the same
use
way.
them to
It's just
gain
in reverse.
altitude?
What was that?
Can I use them to gain altitude? This is gonna come up at some point.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
ask
no,
you
absolutely. Like, I have some storm things standing by for when you're at a good enough level, and you're pretty much at that level.
That requires me to fail a navigation check, Matt. And for Mosh to fail predicting the weather.
Hey, look, I have played enough Sea of Thieves to know that sometimes the storm just happens and there's nothing you can do about it.
Mosh has the predict weather feat.
Well, Mush can predict that there's going to be a storm just being dropped on your head. As if no, not a Rastal, as if Gosray themself was just like, hey, you, fuck you in particular.
Predict
We're on
this,
the open
nerd.
sea, headed to the place.
Do I have a commanding view of the region?
You do have
Out in the open?
you do have a pretty commanding view of the area.
So that's a critical success on that predict weather check, Matt.
Yep.
Hmm.
I don't really get anything for that. Just-
No, here's the
Um,
thing. What happens if you do get something for it?
Well, I mean, if we do encounter a storm, we get a +2 circumstance bonus to survival checks to prepare for it.
Well, preparing for it's fine, but if you have to have a fight in the middle of a storm,
Yeah.
that would be terrible.
I feel like
Fun.
we should lobby Matt for extra buffs because Mosh so well prepared us.
Rest, daily preparations, figurehead staff, accept. Prepare the staff, god damn it.
I took no damage. I don't have any daily preparations. I've never felt so called out by
Where's my staff?
Foundry.
To answer your question though, Mosh, there's going to be some light rain tomorrow, followed by a storm the next day.
What's the wet bulb temperature tomorrow?
I have no idea.
What's the dew point?
God.
What's the humidity percentage?
Oh, look, 100%. Just wake up in a sweat and just sweat all day.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds wonderful for sunshine.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible for everyone else. I've lived in Queensland. It was not great.
Oh, it's
lived in
fine. It's
South
fine. We
Carolina.
can do that. Every
Is it literally
second
just the
post on
staff
our
it doesn't
Bris-
like? Yes.
Every second post on our Brisbane right now is just people dying from the humidity. It's a good time.
Well, it's not the heat; it's the humidity that kills you. So.
Well, apparently
No,
it's the dew point is actually the more relevant metric. Like if it's
For
26
us.
degrees for the dew point and then a certain humidity, that's the point where people literally cannot cool down. They start boiling under their own sweat.
Are we back on the big map yet?
We will be on the big map. Where's my big map? There it is.
Matt, the staff is broken.
Yeah, of course it's broken. Everything's broken. I got to fix everything. I've been listening to a bunch of Discworld audiobooks recently and it's doing my head in. But continuing your way to the Emergence. It's not too far from here. It's supposed to be only like half a day and it's starting to appear on the horizon. But I need people to make perception checks for me, please.
Is this to
Gosh.
view something at a distance?
It is to view something at a distance.
Oh, cool! I get a little +1. Fancy spyglass.
Ooh, I still got coffee. I mean, people are rolling pretty
Do you
well
want
already.
this blind?
Yes, please. Because there is other stuff at play with this one.
I just figured I'd ask.
Alright. Well, everyone kind of sees the Emergence coming up pretty quickly on the horizon. Mosh, however, you see that it kind of hazy
Mm-hmm.
up ahead, kind of like a mirage or something like that. You're not quite sure, but something feels off about it.
Alright, I communicate the willies that I have to the rest of the crew.
I'd check our latitude, our compass direction, everything like that to make sure that we are in fact where we're supposed to be.
Give me that navigation check.
Yeah. Navigation lore. Public or blind?
Public. This is a skill check.
Awesome. I'm good at navigation.
It's a skill check, not a skill issue.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm good at navigation, Matt.
Just can't let it go past?
No, I can't. I've got a reputation.
You start doing your navigation thing to make sure that you're at the right place. And it's as you kind of get to the compass that you notice it spins wildly for a couple of moments as you open it up before it steadies at the wrong direction.
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
Like you recheck your working, you recheck the reckonings and all your headings and everything else like that, and it's like you're where you're supposed to be, but the compass is trying to point you in a different direction.
What direction is it? Trying to point me. I guess that's technically a survival check if you really want me to make a separate survival check.
You've already rolled navigation. You're good. It's trying to kind of push you a bit further northwest. And at this point, if you were to change your heading northwest, it would just kind of delay the journey. You would end up going on the western side of the island and have to make your way around, which would be just annoying.
Some sort of force is trying to convince us to take a detour. So, Captain, do we want to listen to the mysterious force affecting my compass? Or do we want to carry on the way that we're heading?
You're good.
What does Blue say?
Straight up ask Blue?
Yeah.
You don't get much of a response from Blue, except she mentions that there's something trying to mess with her senses as well. Not specifically targeting her, just some sort of effect or an aura happening.
Someone's doing something sketchy.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do people want to do like magic checks, they can absolutely do that.
You're right. Solar can do magic checks because Solar is better at magic than me.
You're a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Do you
My
want the
Arcana's
magic
still
check
shit.
blind or public?
Public.
Okay.
I usually only do perception checks and self checks blind.
Okay.
Magic. Magic.
Everybody's... Okay, just because Solar rolled better than everyone else doesn't mean that Solar is better at magic.
Sola's better at magic. Sunshine doesn't even know how to do magic.
Well, Solar is able, after doing her robot god power thing... God, I'm specific tonight. This is fantastic. Points out the fact that there is some sort of illusionary effect that's been cast over the island.
Okay.
And that if we disbelieve it real hard, we can try to see past it.
I would like to disbelieve the illusion, Matt, really hard.
Really, really hard? I need will saves from people.
Will save.
Well,
Good at
someone's
will
absolutely
saves.
nailing it.
Does Solar need to roll it considering the success on the religion?
Nah. Mostly because Solar's not here right now. I just think it'd be hilarious if Solar was like, hey, that's an illusion, and then just can't see past it. But everyone succeeded on the check. So it's kind of like looking at a magic eye thing where you have to squint a little and kind of look at it the right way. But as the mirage kind of fades away, the Emergence, the island, is currently surrounded. An entire fleet of crown ships has invaded and surrounded the island itself.
I see. Which one has...
not particularly good.
Which one has the thingo flag?
The fleet flag?
Yeah.
The big one. There is a particularly big ship one.
Do I recognize that particular set of colors?
The Sovereign Ring? Sorry, the Sovereign Wing? Yes.
Okay. Do I remember who that belonged to?
Give
Or
me
does Solar know?
a Dorton lore check. Or Dortish
Solar!
Damn it, Nick, why'd you have to go on holiday this week?
Do you want a society or a sailing law from me?
Society would probably be better. Well, Solar can let you know that the current captain of the Sovereign Wing is a man by the name of Ambrose.
Why does that sound familiar?
Ambrose Golden Wing, or Ambrose of the Golden Wing. He is a angelically aligned Nephilim. And
Yep.
kind of has a reputation as being pretty, but also, being kind of bloodthirsty and a little bit cruel.
I thought angels were supposed to be the good guys.
There's no such thing as alignment.
Also, Nephilims don't have to take after their parents. The apple can fall far from the tree.
That is very true.
It's
And-
just societal expectations tend to push them a certain way.
That is very true.
Matt, does it look like there's any sort of gap in this defense that if some sub-water level vehicle would be able to penetrate these defenses?
Give me a perception check.
God, beans.
I do
Soul
have an
aids.
answer. I do have an answer for you, but your answer will improve depending on how
It's
you go.
critical success.
Oh yeah. Get your +2.
Alright, can I do it? We'll find out.
Next time on Wait, what? You notice amongst the ships, they're keeping a wide berth around a structure that's being built. It looks like it looks similar to an oil rig or an oil platform, but made of wood.
Yep.
And looking through your spyglass, you also see that there is some sort of magical effect or a crystal of some sort on top of the platform.
Hmm.
You also notice several cannons, but the area around the tower itself is empty of ships.
Okay.
Someone
Once we get past this blockade, is there any way for us to essentially sort of hide the ship around the island? Like in a cove or a bay?
Yes, there are plenty of coves and bays and things like that. And presumably, if you can get some sort of message or word to the scholars in the Emergence, they'll be able to help you as well.
Wonderful.
Because they probably don't like the fact that they're under siege.
Yeah, I imagine.
Because a lot of people don't like that, funnily enough. So, what's the plan?
Man, what's the plan, Stan? It'd be real helpful to have Nick here right now to tell me this is a terrible idea.
I've got an idea.
Uh-oh.
So we let me go aboard one of the I'll swim up to one of the smaller ships. I'll go aboard, cause a big commotion. Get all the ships looking at that area. And then I'll jump overboard, swim away, I'll be fine. They can't go underwater. Well, you guys sneak past to the island.
That's not a half bad idea.
I mean, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that.
Me too.
Look at us having no faith in sunshine.
Well, the plan was going to be cause a commotion. So what that translates to is that Sunshine's going to kill everyone on the ship. Not a single signal will get out.
Or no, because I've got, and Sunshine holds up the Thunderstone.
See, now I'm just imagining Sunshine sneaking onto a ship, killing everyone on board, and be like, shit, I'm supposed to be doing a distraction.
And just start throwing a Thunderstone at the ground.
And then tasting themselves.
Yeah, flashbacks themselves, stumbles over. Ah,
Just stumbles overboard into the water. Well, that went to plan.
But-
I mean, I feel like this is a good idea.
it's not a bad idea.
Amazing. Is that a captain? A captain's okay?
I think it might be.
I'm in the water.
How much swimming are you gonna have to do?
Or I'm good at swimming.
Yeah, but like good as in keeping pace with the ship eventually swimming?
Or I mean, well, we're gonna rendezvous on the island probably, so I can
Right.
just swim over to the island.
Alright.
I'm pretty I can live under the water basically. So
Yeah.
We'll chose
concerned.
Hidden Alcove Cove number 3, Matt. Is
Creaky
where
Cove?
we'll. Sure, if that's what it's called.
Oh, what was it called? I'm trying to remember the world from Banjo-Kazooie now. No, not gonna happen. That's something I'll have to look up later, otherwise it'll bug me to no end. Alright!
We'll meet each other here at Ekombokum Island.
I would like to swim aboard, probably like if there's any like gunboat sized ships.
There's a couple gunboats.
Yeah, I would like to board one.
Alright. Well, I mean, this sounds like a stealth check, doesn't it?
Stealth
I mean, if
with
I
an
want to
F.
do it stealthily, it is.
Oh,
Sure,
well,
I'll
Yeah,
make
maybe you
it
want to
stealthy.
set it up in a particular way.
I mean, I want it to be not near the sneaky cove path. So, but I will make a stealth check. I will give you that. I've hunted the ship as my prey, obviously.
Yep.
Come on.
It appears as if you have not noticed as you get aboard the ship.
Okay. I would like to try to worm my way up to sort of just like 5 feet up on the. Actually, no. Let's go 10 feet up on the main mast.
Yep.
And then I would like to throw a lesser alchemist fire into the sails.
Okay. This is sounding like another stealth check, honestly.
Okay. I will
thievery.
make you that. I will make you a stealth check.
There we go.
Okay, that is blind.
I mean, you're succeeding by level pretty consistently. It's almost like you're good at this or something.
Yeah, I would like to, so I throw it into the sails. Presumably, all hell breaks loose.
Yes. The bells start to ring immediately as this lump of seaweed throws a, vial of alchemist fire and the sails catch alight.
And I will draw work in progress.
Do you throw another one and load a cannon?
Nah, just letting it burn a little bit. Holding
that'll
work in progress to the mast.
That'll definitely
Slowly cooking.
catch another ship's attention is if you fire upon it.
Well, I mean, other ships are starting to come about towards it. So,
Yeah,
while Sunshine's
you
doing
know.
all that,
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Captain,
How long do we get to stay underwater?
it is a minute per level. So at this point, it is about 6 minutes.
Fine.
That's plenty of time. So yeah, we'll approach and then we'll dive.
Dive, dive, dive. All right.
Heck yeah.
Let me just do this enough times because I can't be bothered to click to restore
This
Nick's
is
health.
dope.
You could just ask me, and I could restore.
Well, I could have just typed it, but
Well.
where is my dive? Dive.
Dive, 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 dive. All right. Now you're also trying to do a bit of a sneaky with this.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to need that stealth check. And
Could it be sailing lore since it's
Yeah.
piloting a ship stealthily, Matt?
Ooh, I can increase the DC, and it can be a piloting check.
Cool. That works for me.
That said, are you piloting past the tower, like the platform that they built, or are you trying to get? in
Would
between
be
the
going
ships?
straight to the cove.
All right.
So whichever route gets us with the easiest and least conspicuous access to the cove.
It probably would take you past the platform then.
Ugh.
You can try to navigate around it. I'll just
Where
increase the
is-
DC again.
Where is? Hang on, let me just roll some dice for an aid. Solar prayers, praise for aid. Oh,
That is the
That's
opposite.
a failure.
Solar
It is a
equals to adding
failure.
hero points.
yeah,
It doesn't affect your roll.
it doesn't, but it's still unfortunate. Here's your stealth.
Yep.
It's either a 1 or a natural 20, and I don't know which one it was.
I really tried to hold my breath then. To kind of, fake my reaction. It didn't work.
Yeah.
And this is when I start to drag people in.
Obviously,
Just-
combat
we up.
without me. Oh.
Hopefully not.
Sailing in my U-boat, somewhere under the sea.
Captain Archie, you bring the
Hmm?
ship underwater and start to take it past the tower, nice and steady and quietly.
Blub blub.
As you do, however, you notice that several whirlpools start to open up in front of the ship.
That's not
Aye.
fun.
What do you do about the whirlpools? Yeah, do a
Counter
barrel.
spell.
Just rolls barrels into the whirlpools.
We can plug them.
Mosh has like 4 barrels out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recall knowledge.
Give me an Arcana check.
Identify spell.
Arcana check. That's adequate.
That is adequate.
Is it enough? I don't know.
Ow. This doesn't... This is a magical effect that is happening, but it doesn't seem to actually have... It doesn't seem to be affecting the water at all.
I don't know
Does
what
this
it means.
appear to be an illusion, Matt?
I mean, maybe. Do you want to disbelieve it?
I will disbelieve it.
Give me a will save.
I don't believe in whirlpools.
Mosh is gonna automatically critically fail this will save.
Ah!
No, he's pumped for the whirlpools. He wants to go in.
Fair enough. Archie, your memory kind of instantly goes back to the fact that there was just this massive illusionary effect around the entire island.
Yeah,
So,
that's exactly where my
Yeah.
head went.
and considering that there was some sort of magical ritual being done on top of this platform, you kind of assume and just put one and one together. And you can just, if you wish, barrel through the whirlpool and ignore any damage.
We will barrel roll through the whirlpool and ignore damage.
So, give me a piloting check.
Swoop. That's pretty good.
That is pretty damn good. That is 2
One
successes.
might even say a critical success type scenario.
I just need one more success from you. As you continue to pilot past this thing.
Mosh puts their hands up. Woo!
I mean, it's the camera from the, what do you call it? Crash Mountain, Splash Mountain. Yeah.
Oh, what's the
Can I
one?
do an athletics check to help with the steering of the ship?
You absolutely can.
To swim.
That will be a success. And
We did it.
between the three of you, you are able to kind of navigate past the tower.
Yay.
And you're making your way towards the cove. Sunshine, what are you doing?
Yeah. Is the ship sinking yet?
The ship, well, yes and no. It's not
I'm
sinking.
pushing my luck until the ship is sinking, or until I am in imminent danger of dying.
Oh no, look, you've been spotted and people are coming towards you.
Yeah, I think, like, just on the ship, though, like, I can take them. I've got work in progress out.
So, what's the plan?
I'd like
though?
to point out, you look like some sort of winged devil at this stage, clung to the main
Actually, the plan,
sail.
Matt, is I'd like to release the rats.
Yeah,
Oh,
as people are coming towards you.
Yeah, I'm
which
gonna
plague
release
number
them
was this?
to meet them?
Plague of rats. I want to say 3.
I mean, you've got more knowledge than I do.
Locust is the first one, if I remember right. It's been way too long since I've gone through the plagues of Egypt.
I know one of them is a big frog.
No, it's a plague of frogs.
A big frog.
Just one singular frog. No, it
I
was a
mean, there are
mistranslation.
scholars who make that argument, because there's some early texts, but we don't need to get into the Bible here.
We super don't.
Everyone knows that clerics are simps.
I have an adventure that I'm writing to deal with my religious trauma. It is not this one.
Yeah,
Aw.
so, I released the rats.
Yep, give me a nature check.
Release the rats. Can they make a save against the rats, Matt?
This is more of a skill challenge thing.
Fine.
So let's
It's gonna
see
be
how your
very
nature
amusing.
check goes.
I'm not good at nature.
It'll be funny to see Sunshine later down the track threatening someone's like, put fruit blood above your door or I'll come and steal your kidneys.
I gotta escalate.
Always
Yeah.
gotta escalate. I've already got enough successes that this kind of skill challenge thing will be a success. But with your nature check, you kind of release the rats, and for the most part, they just kind of dodge out of the way as the rats kind of fall past them.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, are you going to do the leap and glide away?
Yeah, I'm gonna leap and glide away. When it seems like their ship is probably gonna go down and I can count that as a kill, I'm gonna climb to the top of the mast, rip off their flag, and leap and dive away.
Okay, so I am going to need like an athletics check or something for that.
Yeah, you want that? Okay.
Yeah, I want that. You want the bounty, you have to work for it.
28, Matt.
That's a success. You get the flag.
Thank you. Add it to the stash, people. Add it to the stash.
What I'm hearing is never play capture the flag with Juliet.
That's flag 3 in the booty chest on the boat.
Yippee! Alright. That's me gone. The rats will hop off and swim towards the island. They have a swim speed. They'll be fine.
This is fine. They'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
They'll meet up with you in the end. What's the worst
Yeah.
that could happen?
It takes a day for them to fully reconvene because they got disincorporeated.
That would be pretty bad.
That's a very interesting choice of word.
As you get closer to the Emergence, a couple of things become very apparent. One, there is something of a state of panic across the island. Two, it is also occupied by the Crown, and it seems like they've been here for at least a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
And three, the cove where you kind of want to set down and is looking where you could probably hide a ship will be difficult to navigate. I'm not saying that's beyond your skill. I'm just saying you're probably going to need a sailing check.
It
Pilot
means
check.
that if it's difficult for us to get in there, it's going to be difficult to see, and it's also going to be difficult for people to get to us.
And especially those people with bigger ships than us.
So piloting check.
I do need a piloting check.
Boop. I think that will be sufficient.
Noise.
Look at you getting the critical success. Melody's wave will take no damage. Because for
What can I
everyone who's
say?
watching, the DC for their level is 22. Just putting it out there.
Yuck, 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 yuck. I am so good at things.
Vroom.
Right?
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just playing Forza. I think. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Just go with
It's
that.
definitely
This is
not
fine.
some random dude driving his car around outside.
Oh, look, in our neighborhood we have the kids driving around on their bikes as well.
Mm,
You know, for the funsies.
with their little pedals.
Otherwise...
Huh. I don't remember leaving my boat like that.
I have placed it in a spot upon the map on which I have.
Matt,
Yep.
question. Did the rats make it to shore yet? Or am I gonna have to wait the 24 hours? I'm fine either way.
Your rats will make it ashore.
Okay, cool. Can you throw them down then?
Like rats escaping a sinking ship.
Thank you.
Are you saying that Juliet's rats are just rats?
Yeah.
Eh.
Think it's true.
Man, you must be some kind of rat catcher then.
Yeah.
But all you managed to kind of find a safe place to weigh anchor. The rest of your crew is kind of happy to stay behind.
Good. No lights.
Easy done, Captain. Any other orders?
Nope. Just no lights. Don't want people coming around.
Surreptitious like?
Yeah. All this detritus will keep us covered.
Is this a new shipwreck or an old shipwreck?
Reasonably
Like-
old.
Okay. So it's not like one of the crown ships that have been in the fleet that was attacking?
Let me be specific. It is a crown ship, but it is not one of the current ones.
Okay.
It is an older one.
Maybe from like a previous war.
Yes.
Awesome. This is a really pretty map, by the way, Matt.
Thank you. I bought it.
Yep.
We would have had to have sent a message before crossing this blockade in order to tell people that there's a siege.
I mean, that's
Like, we don't have messenger pigeons or anything like that, do we?
I got rats.
messenger rats. There is the animal messenger spell. I'm not sure if any of you have access to it. I think
No.
Solar
I'm
might.
pretty sure it's a 24-hour range. So if it can't get there in 24 hours, they just go back to doing whatever they were doing before.
I know you are well out for sending.
Sunshine will write in Draconic, there is a siege. Put it in one of his empty bottles and put it in the water. Do you want to check for that, Matt?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You're too afraid of me crit succeeding that check is why you don't want me to roll
No,
it.
look, I'll be
I
honest.
heard it in your voice.
My first thought
24
was
hours.
that could absolutely be a spell, but I'm pretty sure it already is a spell.
Oh, actually, based on the maps that Sunshine absconded with of the movement of Miranda Bay ships, do we know if there's any boat roughly in range of 24 hours
Well,
of a small creature's flight, or tiny creature's flight.
Do you want a navigation check for that, Matt?
ooh, you do have access to the ship's navigation thing, so if you want to give that a shot, you can.
Matt.
Oh wait, no, never mind. This is a primal only spell. Even if we
Get
tried.
fucked.
Did anyone have a messenger's ring by any chance?
I'll throw
sending
my
spell.
bottle into the water. I go out to where I think I'll swim out a little bit
Yep.
to where I think the waves won't immediately dash it upon rocks, and then I'll sort of chuck it.
What was it spell? Second level spell.
And then I'll swim back to shore.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where the animal messenger spell would be super helpful.
Yeah, yes and
Imagine-
no.
Imagine
If there was somewhere for it to go, but I don't think there's somewhere that it can fly.
I mean, it depends
Like,
on like
boats
the type
move.
of bird.
Can't we just get that like epic boat anvil thing that calls the Kraken in Pirates of the Caribbean?
I've set it up.
Oh,
so
the capstan.
I've set it up. It is a level 18 item
Oh, okay.
Oh, amazing.
because it casts an alteration on summon kaiju.
Yeah.
I'll also make another note. This time it's got a couple rocks in it, so it'll sink. And I'll throw that one out. That's for my homies at the bottom of the ocean.
Hmm. Oh, I should definitely make a whale song spell, Matt, that communicates over huge distances underwater.
Oh, let me
See,
to
to begin with, I've been
take
just
off.
kind of using bullhorn and allowing Nick to kind of cast bullhorn underwater. But I do like that idea.
Or even maybe just like an item, like an instrument or something.
Like a bullhorn of whale song. Ah, coder instrument. I do want more coder instruments. Anyway,
Those, all I'm saying is those messages and bottles, those are gonna come back. Those are gonna pay off.
it's gonna be so handy later on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
laugh
get-
so hard if Matt just brings it on some random island we find down the track.
There is a siege. Speaking of messages, however, Archie,
Hi.
you do get a voice in your head.
Ah.
Hello, are you a captain?
Matt, does this seem to be a voice of magical origin?
It absolutely, you have enough arcane nouns about you to know when someone's casting the message spell.
No,
Ooh.
Archie has schizophrenia.
Shh. You're not supposed to tell everyone that yet. It's a secret for now. Blue doesn't exist. It's just a manifestation of Archie's voices in his head.
Neither does Sola. That's the real con. Sola doesn't exist.
See, everyone just goes along with it.
It's Archie's best friend, Pollux.
Ah!
But yes, the voice continues. You didn't sail in under a crown flag.
We did not sail in under a crown flag. Quick, raise a crown flag.
Yeah, which one? Got like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Just
Technically,
raise all 3
we have
of
4
them
of
once.
them.
Wow. Just raise them all. It's fine.
One's not going to be saleable though. It's past
mean-
its use by date.
Are you from Miranda Bay?
Yes. We are
Good.
from Miranda Bay.
Good. Are you here to rescue us?
No. We didn't even know this
Shit.
was occurring.
You hear the dejected kind of like, oh fuck.
We were here for a pleasure cruise, actually.
I mean, you're not exactly wrong.
So, we understand that they have some sort of magical effect over the island that's stopping us from communicating outside.
Indeed. Several illusions are occurring. You know what? This would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to, like, not be visible.
Oh, no, look, I'm up in the tower.
Alright, we'll continue this up there. We'll go to the tower, Matt.
Alright!
Is that the tower? Looks kind of towery.
Looks
slightly
kind of
towery.
tatty.
Oh
Kind
no,
of,
it'll be
you know,
further
I
inland.
just
Broken down.
I assumed it was, you know, they were under siege. Got hit by a cannon a couple of times.
Speaking of...
No, that's actually the junior wizard tower. You have to spend like 5 years in the junior wizard tower before you can be promoted to the senior wizard tower.
Mhm.
God.
And then there are all, like, these interpersonal cliques and stuff. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I've
And
read
sometimes they
Discworld.
make these musicals about that, and it's just a whole thing.
It's
Oh,
just kind of terrible.
you.
As you start to make your way up the natural pathway towards the tower, you notice as 4 Akata, kind of roaming around in a pack, make their way towards you.
I don't like that.
What don't you like about that?
Would I have had enough time to pull out stuff before initiative starts, or?
Look, I'm generally assuming that you're expecting some form of violence on this island that is under siege.
Yeah, but I'm not expecting Akata violence, so it is pertinent.
Ah, fair enough. So probably not in that instance as they start to charge towards you.
What do you mean you didn't do survival checks to do checking for tracks immediately?
Well, you were having
been-
a conversation and I was eavesdropping.
I've
so-
been lied to. I thought that rangers were supposed to do exclusively searching checks.
The only thing they're allowed
Combat,
to do.
what's that?
That said, I will get everyone to roll initiative.
Dice.
I will actually activate that thing by doing that.
Bam. I suck. Specifically when it comes to initiative.
Pew, pew, pew.
Jeez, cannot roll high.
Did I get
come
two
on! I
20s?
roll a 30, and
did.
then 2 people are up here with me.
No.
I got
that's the
2
hero
natural
benefit.
20s for initiative. Wow.
Anything.
Okay. I see how it's going to be. Well, that said, however, we have hit the 7 p.m. and we're at our halfway point. So we're going to go on a short break so it can run some commercials to stop Twitch from just putting them on randomly. And also so we can like stretch our legs and do the other fun stuff, like me getting a second coffee before the end of the stream. But I hope people have been enjoying it so far. Matt 20 strike again, God. Of all the things to actually stick.
Despicable.
Absolutely despicable. Check out Chepeku maps, because this is a Chepeku map, I guess. I think I have the
Woo!
command for it still active and stuff. I do! I do have it still active and stuff. Otherwise, we shall be back very, very soon. See you then.
That's an absolute lie. You dare
Hello,
slander me
everyone.
like that.
I'm slandering Sam.
Despicable. Hashtag not my GM.
Sam the Eagle? I like Sam the Eagle.
Oh my god, thank you everyone who voted for me.
Oh,
It's been
Tom.
such a long journey
Really,
to
oh,
get
Tom.
to this point.
Dead Tom.
I would just like to thank my parents for helping me and supporting me through this journey.
Oh, God.
I got the hero point.
Your parents will...
Kalulus Morgan?
Oh god. I both love and hate how good that is. Oh, I get a villain point. That's 2.
Polly the lobster.
How good and bad, what was?
Sam's impression of Sam the Eagle from Muppets Treasure Island.
I
Also,
thought you were complimenting my amazing acceptance speech.
I was gonna do like a watch party for it over Christmas, but then I realized I'd have to pay for Disney Plus. Oh wow, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Bandit man.
Andrew! You hate me!
Betrayal.
I now have
Betrayal at
three
Wizard
points.
Cove.
Oh,
Rogues is nowhere
yeah.
to be seen, and now we have a bunch of spinebacks at our throats.
Next
His
time,
true colours have been
next time
revealed.
You play in one of Matt's games and be prepared. Be
What?
prepared, 'cause I've got
prepared.
8,000 channel points and it's only growing.
Well, here you go. Get through your natural 20s.
Yeah, no, let's get through them. Let's start this party off. Of course I did. Because I'm smart.
You didn't draw their claws? Wonderful. Well, that's an interact action to draw your claws.
Okay,
I
looking
feel
like
If you're a cat, it probably would be, you know, to unsheath your claws.
oh, they do it quickly.
They do it super quickly. They're really
you think
great
cats
like that.
have the quick draw feet?
Yeah, yeah. That's one way of putting it.
No, they have the quick claw feet. For whatever reason,
Hey!
they have to have a special quick draw feat instead of it just being quick draw. Looking at you, alchemist.
Bar.
No, he's gonna go up a little bit extra.
Mushroom curry is so good.
He's going to be a little bit short to, you know, just straight up attack you, Mosh, but you know.
Pew pew. Ah.
Well, or, hear me out.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
not quite the critical, but
It was close. So, used one of my villain points. That will be a hit. Mosh, I will need a fortitude save from you.
damn it, you are not within reach. That's so frustrating.
This can
It's
be
a reach
resolved.
weapon.
Or no.
That will save against it. No further effects.
Except the
It is,
damage.
however.
I have a better solution.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna do that again.
No.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with my alacrity flow this time.
While you're doing that, you see the Akata kind of charge up towards you and kind of skid to a hold just out of reach. But as it does so, it kind of rears up a little bit, and you see all the spines on its back just kind of suddenly stand up and shoot out towards you.
Ay, ay.
The spines in question all have green tips.
Oh great! Someone's poisoning their backs now. Gross.
Well, you know, they have to experiment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have to innovate in today's world.
Why is it always on us?
Well, no, they innovated the big one on different people.
You're assuming there was only one. Also, Sam, I'm about to mute you.
Oh.
Like, the slight chomping's fine, but the scrape of the balls is just like, oh, God.
Sorry, I forgot to get my blackboard. I'll go get that in a second.
You know, if it was anyone else saying that, I'd be like, that's a nice joke. But you might actually have one.
Don't be silly.
Like,
Blackboards
I-
are messy. Dry erase is where it's at.
Like, I have two more villain points.
You do. Do you want to use them, Matt?
Why?
You have them.
Why?
Yeah, I'm going to use it.
Shoot Mosh. You bastard.
Hey, look, it's not a critical. It's just a hit. And I will need that fortitude save from you. And that will be... Oh, your fortitude's actually really good. Better than I was expecting.
Yeah, you get expert fortitude as a summoner sorcerer.
So,
Oh,
no
early
further
on-ish.
effects from that. It's going to try to attack you again with its spines. That'll be a miss. Sunshine!
I really need to take a Coddle lore one of these days. Hunt prey.
Isn't your survival just a card lore at this stage, or nature, or whatever it is?
Hunt prey. What do you want? Occultism to recall knowledge on them?
Yes.
We're on a beach with littoral lore work.
Not for these guys, no.
I know, but it's a really funny joke to make. I will hit
If one of these
with...
ever ends up being made of plants, I'll let you do leshy lore. How about that?
There are an amount of them. Can I use eye for numbers?
There are exactly 4. No, the hilarious part would be, there is exactly 6 of them. And it's like, but we can only see 4. Oh no!
I for numbers can't give you an exact number. It's rounded to the nearest 10. There's about 10 of them.
Yeah, Matt can't do that.
That's great.
Rounding is hard, even though it'd be rounded down. So there are about 0 of them.
Well, it would be worse if it was like, hey, there's about 10 of them. It's like, oh no.
Matt,
Yes,
rolled you some dice.
you did roll me some dice. You did get a success.
Awesome. I didn't? Is
You
that what you
did.
said? Oh, cool. These guys. What's with this? I mean, they've got some sort of poison effect going on.
They do have some sort of poison effect going on. So,
What does that poison do?
although you haven't encountered these particular subspecies of Akata before, judging by the fact that they're shooting their spines out and kind of linking up with the green tips, the range attack is obvious. You would assume that the poison has some sort of anti-magic effect going on.
Aye, aye.
Awesome.
Like, this is PF2, so don't expect to, like, fully destroy magic, but there is probably some anti-magic funkiness going on.
Awesome. Is that, everything you've got for me? Or do I get another question?
You get another question if you want it. I'm not sure if there's much more...
Worst save, just to confirm for these guys.
Reflex.
Their armor class.
Yeah.
Their exact
Okay.
armor class.
So that is, one action.
Look, Jared,
second
I feel
action
rubbed
is-
as well. I usually get more 20s than this.
I'll give
The
one
rats aren't on the
blanket
field,
to
so you
the
can't hit them yet. So there's nothing to
gnawing
crit.
Tide.
Me sure. Gnawing Tide?
I'm gonna gnawing tide that, and I'm just gonna gnawing tide my final position. So, can you give me that reflex save?
That one. That's a
That's
failure by
fair.
1.
So that'll be 8 damage, 1 fire.
Doop. one.
And then I am going to do the I'm going to exchange weapons. I'm going to sheath the old hook and poke, and I'm going to draw the sea sprayer.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right.
And I need to
That
do that
will end my
second
turn.
Gnawing Tide, don't I?
No. Was on the final position. It doesn't affect all enemies. They can make it once through their thing.
Well.
It's
Sola.
when they get to specialize and they get their advanced maneuver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's Solar gonna do?
That's a great question, Matt.
Bless?
Um,
I don't know
Bless.
what's cold in their spell list, but
bless us all.
Cassandali's mixtape? See, now I can think of it. Yeah, no, bless us all.
No, I think we're gonna skill issue Mosh. Um, and I think we're gonna do a whip,
A whip?
a whip, a VoIP, a schwip, even.
Against whom?
Against that guy.
But he's
That's a
barely
hit.
injured. That is a hit.
Wait, hang on.
Can you use Flurry of Blows with the eye laser?
It is an unarmed attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, huh.
I've come to the understanding that Nick does not have weapon runes on this.
It's a 2 unarmed strikes, so yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna deduct 100 gold from Nick, because this is silly. I would have bought this if I realized it was not there.
Every time you're
Nick's
in town,
gonna be
I'm like,
so upset.
yeah, just 100 gold pieces all gone. Headband of
Uh,
Mighty Blows, or Mighty Voiping.
Yeah, mighty wrap hand blows. Striking. There we go. Let me just click the damage button again now. There we go. An extra 1 damage out of it.
Oh yeah. I have actually seen someone do the Kitsune Foxfire monk build. It was kind of a little bit messed up, but I got it.
Right, one other action. No, that's my spell list. I want Nick's spell list. It's too many sheets.
Sam is breaking under the pressure.
How are people supposed to manage multiple characters on a field? Do you have? Nope, that one's not a thing.
So in PFS, I had 3
We'll go-
players. We had a pre-gen sorcerer. Yeah, guess who was managing the sorcerer? But yes,
Not
I'm gonna
you.
have
no,
Sola
it
take a
super was me.
stride back here. All right, that's difficult.
That's difficult, but everything turned out
Divine
okay in the way.
spell lists.
Oh, they get super chunky super quickly. It's great. I love it.
Wait, both of these focus spells are reaction spells? Oh my god. Okay.
Hi, Archie.
Arrgh.
Well, you're not really damaged yet, so you can take this.
You know what? If you just look slightly to the right there,
Yeah,
there's
but
this
you're
bit
closer.
of red stuff. This just sounds like a
Some
poor
red
excuse.
stuff with a super soaker.
Matt's just upset at me for scratching on my plate.
That is
You
absolutely the
are-
reason. Could I get the fortitude save from you, Sam, while I roll the damage?
Go, Power Rangers.
You're good for the save. You can take that 12 damage.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
Now, I'd like to enlarge people here, but
They're all just kind of stacking up.
Nick doesn't have haste.
Sunshine.
And it
is
upsets
there.
me.
Nick goes
but
for
I can't
aesthetic
cast-
choices.
I can't cast spells with it anyways, so...
The Spineback is going to hit you for its second attack there, Sunshine.
Okay.
Yay, your turn!
For 8 damage.
Awesome. Do you want a fort save from me?
I do.
Cool.
You're good. You're critically
Awesome.
good, in fact.
Does that mean I'm immune to it for like forever?
I wish.
Okay.
I usually do that on natural 20s. Just to make them a little bit extra special. Well, we kind of know how this goes at this point. But we're going to be picking on Mosh instead.
Yeah.
That...
Rats, they are the rats. Next up's gonna be some frosty rats.
What are you going to do to the rats?
Same thing I did last time. Tell them
listen.
to chill out.
You're allowed to hit the rats. It's
It's not like
they're
they're
rats.
I am
It's not like they're gonna
spending
die.
my last villain point on a reroll here.
You're right, you're gonna
Could
spend it
though,
on a
man.
reroll on me instead, because you're that kind of spiteful person.
Matt, you've got a hero point.
No. That's a no.
Where do I actually see my class DC in Foundry?
What's a class DC?
Did
It
they
should be on.
change it?
It's it's under your proficiencies now.
Okay.
Remind me again how off guard works with off balance, whatever it is that works with the rats.
If
That's
you move
great.
to here, you will be flanking it.
So if the rats are occupying the square of the creature, then they're threatening it.
The opposite square.
No, it's yeah. If they're next to them,
Okay, so
generally.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like with creatures like that tiny, they have to be in the square to threaten because that's their range. Like, how do the rats work? I mean, like I'll move forward and hit because that's what I'm gonna do. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
It will be off guard to your attack. Foundry might not pick it up as that.
That's
so
fine.
we're gonna just...
Alright. So I'm gonna step. I've chosen my adrenaline flow alacrity now, which gives me flurry basically. So I'm just gonna go whomp whomp. Yeah. Because the criticals are still brutal even without my focus thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't
What
seem
Fatal
that
will do.
brutal.
Yeah, Fatal will do that. Alright.
We're
And
at
then
the
my
point,
second
though, where
spell-
they can survive one of those, though.
That'll be my turn. I won't use my last hero point on that one.
Alright.
I would have had to have used guidance on the first strike, yes?
Nope.
You wouldn't have had to. It's just whenever
mean,
you call it out.
Yeah.
You can
it
still hold
doesn't
on to it and
matter.
use it on a save instead.
Nah. I would have used it on the second strike, which would have missed.
Alright, that's you done, Mosh? As you almost completely obliterate this thing, it was at full hit points and it's near death. Archie, they're picking
Get
on
'em.
you.
Yeah, yep, they is picking on me. Why did it do it like that? That's stupid.
Would you like me to rotate it for you?
Nope. Who does that hit? That only hits 2 of them. I need to take a step back, don't I?
Yes.
Yes.
And that'll hit everyone, including the rats.
Nope. Switch back. Step.
Aw, no attacks of opportunity.
You don't even have that. There you go.
Yeah, that's hitting all of them.
Roll me some reflex saves, please.
I can do that.
Dice! Yeah, that's
What
not too.
happens when I
That's
press the roll NPC button?
that's not shabby. Is that the one near death? No, that's the barely injured one. Yeah.
Didn't roll all of them. I was hoping it would. That's
I'll
okay.
roll my reflex save for my rats.
See, the smart thing is that I would just target them in, but
Oh, that's a
That's-
success.
3 successes and a critical failure.
Yeah.
Half plus 3.
Well, you're going to be killing at least one of them, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mosh, the sorcerer is killing your steals.
Ooh.
Still standing.
Oof.
No one's doing good, though.
Something. Spellcasters don't deal damage.
You let loose your frosty breath. This is
And I
what
did.
the area effect spells are for.
That's exactly what area effect spells are for. I did what? 80 damage.
Teammates.
80 damage. I could have even done more.
Potentially.
Area of effect spells are for hitting your teammates.
Sir.
I believe that is you done though, Archie.
Yeah, sadly the step has rendered me without one of my actions. You go now, Matt.
I get to go now?
Yeah, use one of your Arcada there. Oh, wait. He's dead.
You're way too excited about that. At the bottom
Oh, it's
of the
raining now.
initiative, it begins to rain.
Well, there's the storm that Matt warned us about.
Mush, this does actually strike you as odd, because your forecast said there would be no rain today.
And I'm never wrong.
Well, you were successful in the check, if I remember right.
It's pretty successful. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
This is magical
weird.
weather.
So, that Alcadar is dead. This one's still alive, though. Their bites are pretty good. And you did just kind of frost them all.
No.
And so, he's going to be starting off with a spine.
Yeah, this
against you,
is
Archie.
kind of why I didn't want to step. So that I could either shield or... Oh, wait, no! Haha! I did get my shield.
No, don't move. Go attack Mosh. Oh.
He let
hopefully
loose a breath
everything
of cold
misses.
air.
Hopefully everything misses by 1 because of the blood magic.
It's going to miss
Made it a
anyway.
crit miss.
Sunshine.
Really upset at the fact that my line has... It was a really perfect line.
No, look, I did actually consider leaving it like that, but it's like, the bite does more damage.
Depth. Actually, no, I won't. Can I... Here, let's see what our lines look like from here. And we'll decide from there. It's a 60-foot line. Ooh. How do I rotate it? Oh, there we go. Well, that's not very helpful. Can I rotate it? How do I rotate this?
Shift,
Shit.
and then rotate your mouse wheel.
No, that's not working.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You trying to hit both of them?
Yeah, I don't think I can. Cool. Then I will
There you go.
step to hit both of
Nope,
them.
no.
Oh, I can?
There's a line.
Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. Then I will command my animals to do a gnawing tide to here to get out of the line.
Yep.
And that's on that one. So go ahead and throw me that.
That's a failure. Give me that damage.
Gonna be 2d, so that'll be 9 total damage. I also don't, I'll be honest, I have no idea how to use these line tools. I figured I would use it and be cool, and then I was like, wow, I've never interacted with this subsystem before in my life.
You've never used lines?
I've never used the spell measurement tools. I just eyeball it most of the time.
I think they need to do reflex saves.
Yeah, they're gonna need to succeed at a DC 22 reflex save. The two of them.
Reflex. There's that Matt 20.
Neither of them are crits though, so.
I mean, I do have a natural 20 there.
Oh, do you? It doesn't show me that you have a natural 20. It just says 29 total. So.
That's really weird.
That's that. So it'll be 2d6 bludgeoning damage. And they will be pushed a little bit, I think. I think they get pushed 5 feet on a... that's on a failure, though. So, they take half damage.
Oh, right. Give me that 2d6 damage.
And that's salt water.
It's salt water?
Yeah, it's salt water.
How dare.
And that will consume those two. So I am now out of those. Which I need to restock when I get back to. Awesome, that'll end my turn.
Alright. Sola!
I deleted this long. Oh, I was on the wrong thing. Oh.
What you doing, Solar / Sam?
Oh, let's go.
Sam, are you muted?
That's me.
He was
Muted.
just banging on his bowl with his spoon so hard.
Just crush it.
That's an attacking spell, but I don't want to use a 3rd level spell here. Nick's spell list is so hard to use. I probably would have gotten rid of this.
What are you talking about? You don't like Feel Good Inc?
Does Nick not have
Doesn't have an attacking cantrip.
doesn't have Divine Lance?
Nope,
It's good now.
it is good now.
You don't have to use days for coverage.
I honestly
for all the people that
Solar has days either.
I wouldn't
No.
I wouldn't imagine.
We'll go for a stride to here.
Yep.
We'll
Dick
try and
goes
whack.
to the school of aesthetically pleasing spell lists, so if it doesn't make sense to the character, the spell doesn't get chosen. That'll be a hit.
How does this not have a stride? Nick, you bastard.
Max damage!
I would love for a cantrip just to be here that I could cast. But it's not.
I mean, you could have Sola is a prepared caster and you are the one running the character currently.
You're right, but I forget that I have to manage Nick's spell list now.
Especially when you're playing a sorcerer and it's just, I press the spell button, go woo.
It's more They are. When you actually like, I would get rid of probably about 4 of these spells, so that I actually have some options.
Is that Sola done?
No one's really taken any damage. Like, sure, Archie, I guess, has. But she gets me, right? That's 2 actions. We'll skill issue Archie.
Skill issue for Archie? Alright.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, people are getting torn apart, but someone's shooting compressed seaweed at them.
Compressed
Sea
seaweed?
spray, actually.
Sure. Let's go with it.
I'm not compressing myself.
You don't...
This time.
Okay, but you can't tell
It's
me
not
you...
seaweed essential oils.
You can't tell me you wouldn't... If the opportunity presented itself, you wouldn't shoot Sunshine Ave in a t-shirt cannon.
Oh, I absolutely would. Oh, the one I was hunting died.
Always the way.
There you go.
It's gonna give you a fun little bite.
It's gonna hit.
It does 12 damage.
I'll take it.
Don't forget to go for a swim once the combat is over.
I'm immune to it. I'm not humanoid. I'm
Oh, that's
plant.
right. You don't have the humanoid trait. Yeah, of course that was gonna miss. Alright, and the second one. Well, I mean, Solar's right there. Of course. So
There you
that'll
go,
be a
Matt.
critical chomp on Sola.
Man, you've got a hero point. You sure you don't want to re-roll that for just like a little bit of a cooler number?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, maybe you could
I'm
roll an
going
natural
to
20.
actually, sorry, I'm going to take that. I've decided. It's not behind me, because, yeah, I don't need to be in range of the thing. Just in range of the ally. So I'll take that.
I think that's just a regular hit on you.
I'll take the damage anyway, that's fine.
Does it? I just always
take
assumed
this
that
damage from me.
Mosh had like just horrible AC and was like the worst of the party.
No, Nick's got that one under tight wraps.
You all convinced me to get the potency rune for the armor.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, Nick has the potency rune too.
Okay.
Gotta-
Actually, hang on, hang on. Let me just double check that. Yeah, Nick's got the potency rune. It's just that you
I do
need
have
Dex,
potency.
and Nick does not have that much Dex.
Well, Solar is also on the ground now.
Solar is on the ground. Why is Solar on the ground?
Because it just did a trip.
Oh.
I'm
rude.
solving your action economy problem.
Is that with -5 on the athletics?
Ooh, actually, I don't think it calculated that in there. I thought it did. Nope, Solar's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to cheese your way through this.
I fucking love cheese. Mush!
Alright.
It's the only reason I can play Bloodborne.
Alright. Let's do this.
Of course.
Well, it doesn't take much for a critical. Yikes. It's not a great damage roll, but that's fine.
I mean, he doesn't like it.
No.
Yeah,
There you
okay.
go.
Sure.
Wow, those are some doghouse rolls, but that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay.
Yeah, you rolled a 1-3 on the doubled d12s the first roll,
Ow.
and then you rolled a 5-1 on the doubled d12s the second roll.
Those are some Harry the Hobgoblin dice rolls right there. But, Archie, what remains? Theoretically remains.
Oh, one does remain. I'm so glad I have done the thing with this, because it is just so much more useful than having the captain's call signature at the moment.
You're just having a lot of fun with the spell, which is what I like.
It's
That's a
just,
hit.
it's not anything special, but it is reliable.
He takes
Am
that
I
damage?
within a 5-foot emanation of the target?
You are.
Yes.
Okay.
You take
so
splash damage.
2.
Yes, 2 splash damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Arcane Shot. Damn it, that's not... Etheric Shot's working, Arcane Shot is not.
That would be because of the hiding glitch. Alright. That's easy enough to fix.
So we're just gonna do this, because it's... I think the same.
It should be the same. Or at the very least very similar.
Spell... Ray of Frost. What's my attack roll for Ray of Frost? It's 12. Yes.
No harm, no foul.
I missed. Did Arcane Shot have the Agile trait?
No.
That's
My,
it,
that
my
was
turn.
easy.
Finally my turn.
Are you sure it's your turn?
Fairly. I mean, presumably something happens at the bottom of the initiative and it gets even rainier or something. I don't
Well, it's not so
know.
much that it gets rainier, it's just we start to hear the clashes of thunder.
Rain Dish triggers for all the Ludicolos on the field.
Oh, I'm a Ludicolo.
God, we're all such nerds.
Well, now I have to listen to Mirror B's theme.
Where is my... There it is. Hello.
Oh, there's a thingy. Oh, that's a hag, probably. Not to metagame, it just looks kind of haggish.
I don't know what you're talking about. She's just a potion seller.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
suspect about her whatsoever.
What's her name?
Potion seller.
Oh, okay.
1,000 hero points. Sorry, 1,000 channel points. You can tell me what her name is. But
This is where we find out chat calls her Potion Seller.
with a clash of thunder that strikes one of the shipwrecks, a woman is left in its wake. She begins to cackle wildly as she collects a bolt of lightning between her hands. Sunshine, you are up first. I was hoping she'd roll better for initiative.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna drop the sea sprayer. And then I'm going to shove.
You got a shove?
Oh.
Towards the water, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
No magic on these guys.
Is that a successful shove?
Yes, that will be.
Cool.
Do you have something that does like the 10 feet instead of 5?
Nope. I'm gonna shove again. Yeah, I love how you're like, dude. They're
Look,
agile now, though.
They are agile
so-
now, so -4.
Yeah. Just throw that.
You have
I've got
hero
two
points.
hero points.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
That looks like a success to me.
It looks like it's going in the water, Matt.
That does look like it's going in the water.
Sort of splish splashing, and I will follow.
Take that, Bath.
And then what? I've got one more action left. I'm gonna hunt it as my prey. I guess I will recall knowledge just for the crit. Technically, there should be a +2 to that. Is it crit?
Not a crit.
Cool.
All right. Sorry, Sunshine, you were done?
Yeah, that's me done.
All right. Solo, what you doing?
Oh, fuck me. There is no
So
recognition
funny
when you
every
say Solar.
time.
I'm like, my turn's at the bottom of the round.
This is what I
No.
get for referring to players as their player character names.
Yeah, I mean, it works. What? 80% of the time?
Yeah. No, I get it.
75? Until you have someone playing two characters. Okay.
It's worse when you have a bunch of new players because it's just like, I don't know what your name is, human. I know what your character's name is, but you escape me.
Yeah. You're not relevant to the plot. They are.
You as a human are not relevant. You are the thing that rolls the dice for the character.
I'm gonna use number 1 as a recall knowledge. What spell are they casting?
Ooh. Alright.
Do you want Arcana or Religion?
This
Or-
it does
oh, this
appear
will be
on the
nature, won't
Arcana. Yeah.
Nature?
No, it appears on the arcane list. So if you want to do Arcana, you can.
I mean, Arcana and Occultism are the same. Nick's got all of them.
Also appears on the religion
Should this be
listing.
hidden? Oh, it does appear on the religion list? Well, you get religion instead.
No, can make it public.
Ooh, that's a 9. Nick doesn't have any hero points there.
It's based on the spells thing level anyway. It's casting lightning bolt.
Do I get to know whom at?
In your general vicinity, Captain, you get the feeling she might reposition herself a little bit.
Okay. 2 actions left.
Because it's really great when you have a fly speed.
Man, I wish I had a fly speed. Can't ever get one of those.
Oh, not that. What's this one?
Not before level 11.
No, I just can't get one.
Where is it? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Leshy never builds into fly speed.
Well, that would be kind of terrifying, if we're being honest.
Thank you, Matt. I want you to start clapping for me.
Ooh. Bold move, especially for a storm hack.
It can't use reactions.
Damn.
So if it was readying to cast the spell, or is... Oh, no, this could be a... Wait, no, it's Lightning Bolt.
It's
Lightning
just
bolt.
gonna do it on its turn.
Yeah, I get the feeling that's the case, but...
So what?
well, that's the end of Solar's turn.
Alright, and I get the feeling that Solo probably won't be sustaining that next turn.
Nah.
Well, she starts to cackle out and goes, clapping my hands, I'll give you a clap of thunder.
And then the
You're
Kata's
casting
gonna go.
a lightning bolt. There are no claps of thunder in a lightning bolt.
It takes like a bajillion damage and instantly dies from contact with the ocean.
Well,
Yeah,
it
it just melts.
it took 5 damage when you shoved it in there,
Okay, but it's starting its turn in there.
so it will take the damage again.
Oh yeah. It's withering.
It is not
Do it,
liking
move.
it. Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely moving.
Yeah, so you know
Stride.
what? I have a fun
Stride.
little reaction.
Yes,
Stride, Matt.
it is going to stride. It is not stepping.
Yeah, cool. That's gonna be a strike. No, it's not, Matt. Stay right there.
Oh, I love it when it works out. Alright,
it
roll
interrupts it
damage.
too, doesn't it?
I deal like no damage. It's. I mean, I did max, but it's an unarmed strike. I didn't get to draw my weapon. So.
It's still alive? Holy shit,
Does
okay.
does it deal salt water damage? Because it's
It is down to 1 hit point.
do you think does it trigger the weakness? Because Solar Sunshine splashes it.
No.
I'd
already
like to
taken
think
the
that's all
weakness
you
damage.
do. You don't actually hit it. You just kick the water in its face.
It's
Yeah,
like, no.
it burns.
I'm just like sort of body blocking it and like kicking water at it.
Hmm. Well, that's 2 actions left.
Yeah, no, look, it's still gonna, move.
Oh, you freaking bastard. Let me read my feet, make sure it doesn't say that they can never move ever again.
Just keep doing it over and over
If
again.
only.
No, I've only got 1 reaction.
For now.
That could change. We don't know what the future holds for you.
No, I just disrupt the triggering action so it can still... Yeah. Hits.
Jump.
That'll be 16 damage. That's fine.
First move, fucked up. Second move, third action, attack. He's done.
Yeah.
The hag. Well, look at all these pretty PCs in a row. And by all of them in a row, I mean 2 of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think there's many of us in a row. Oh, is it me and my rats?
No.
Oh, those 2. I thought you were gonna hit the Akata for me. It was gonna be real nice.
No, he's gonna hit me and Solar.
The rats are weak to it, if that changes your
And
mind.
potentially Mosh.
Nah, I don't have chain lightning. I like where your head's at, though. I wish I had it. And this is more for fun than anything else.
Oh, phooey. I would have used my warding tattoo for this.
That is a really complicated animation for that. You have 2 hero points, Archie.
Oh my god. Nick!
Sola does not.
There we go, I succeed.
You succeed? Alright. Let's roll this damage.
4 damage!
4d12. 40. Oh god.
You've killed Solar.
I brought Sola to
well.
0.
Troll's dead without Nick. Dick move, Matt.
Look, I'm just gonna have to stop putting Nick's characters up against hags. I think that's really what's gonna happen.
Well, this is the exact reason I got the fucking life shot for. Like, this is exactly why I have it.
Well, good news. That's the hag's turn done. How's everyone feeling? A little bit shocked?
Well, Nick's dead.
No,
so-
go away. You menace.
What? It's not like it was just a bolt from the blue. Jeez.
I'll drown you.
Mosh.
Archie, you
I
have a
should
way of
also
healing.
point out. Sorry.
Yeah? That's alright.
She is 10 feet up in the air.
Oh, okay.
That's not a problem.
Just
I'm
kind
gonna
of
be, like,
casually.
under her.
Just kind of casually floating above. But yes. Sorry. Mosh.
Archie, do you have a way of healing Solar?
I do have a way of healing Solar. I've also got a way of making that 10 foot of being up in the air not a problem.
I'm gonna hold till after your turn.
That's a wise decision.
Alright, switch to there. And I will move Mosh. Oh, okay.
I'm not playing around.
I was about to say, she probably has some stuff going on with her, like, Hagness, but...
Get big.
That me.
Yeah.
Holy Pete.
You have one extra
What is
remaining.
10 foot? What is 10 foot up in the air when you have a big, massive thing charging you down?
Yeah, look, that being 10 feet up in the air, not an issue anymore.
Where is my? Why don't I have? Okay, that's annoying. I don't have my. Oh yeah, no, you've put solar in the initiative correctly. I don't have my healing potion on me. So first action is gonna. My final action is just gonna be to quick blink away.
Quick blink? Oh, alright.
Yep. Spell casting. Boop. Am I able to quick blink so that I'm like out of sight in the hold? Or is it just not long enough?
Not long enough. I mean, if you could...
well, it'll be a stride instead.
If you could get it to there, but...
This is difficult terrain, I assume, now?
Yeah.
Unless you have a swim speed.
Micah was so happy when I told him that.
10, 15...
Just being like...
How does it work for the diagonal? Is it...
Every second one
I'm
is
gonna-
count as 10 feet. And so you would double that.
I'm gonna
It's
assume
yeah,
that's...
fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that works.
Alright. That's you done, Archie?
That's my actions. Hopefully I don't die before the end of my turn.
I mean, Mosh.
Start of my turn.
2 action move. I think I need to get here so that I can reach within.
I mean, your reach has been extended
Are
a
you
bit.
able to move? I guess actually we wouldn't, because she's up in the air anyways. So, wouldn't flank either way. Because I would have to be up in the air to flank.
Like,
Yeah.
the pure visual of this, of Mosh just running up, tongue lolling out a little bit.
I get the feeling someone may be getting dunked on by Darius.
Alright, let's do this.
Dunk! Yes!
Could you calm down with the critical hits, please?
No, man.
Boo!
I'm just
Blue
rolling really
damage.
bad damage on them. But
Yeah, I've
that's fine.
noticed
2
that.
3s
And
and a
that's
1.
my turn, so 2 moves and a strike.
I mean, it was
Can you
one hell of a
just click
strike,
the
though.
damage again just to see what happens if you do roll good?
Why do you want to be sad?
Straight ones.
yeah, just all ones. I mean, it's hard to get much worse than how it is at the moment.
I mean,
But now the hag has something big and burly to worry about.
yeah, like Storm
I
Hag.
wonder what the knockwall spines would do to her, though.
Well, those 2 Okada are gone, so... Sunshine.
Draw a weapon. Go here. Hunt prey.
Oh, poor Okada.
Ah, listen.
It's got 1 hit
The
point
rats
left.
will
She has...
deal with them next time.
I mean, your rats have an independent action, don't they?
Oh, they do now. They're gonna move on to him. They can't actually do anything. This again, it's
It
not.
can impair its movement, I think. Maybe, sort of.
It is difficult terrain to move through them.
Wonderful.
Alright, I believe that is you done though, Sunshine.
Yeah, that's 3.
Its turn.
There's some tasty rats at its ankles.
Oh no, look. That's probably
Oh, it's
what
gonna
we're
run
do.
away? Oh. I thought you were gonna say it was gonna run away, and I was gonna be like, okay.
That's a hit.
Hit. Damage, and then add 3. So.
Is that 3 or take away 3? Because it's piercing damage.
It's add 3 to health.
Okay.
Is what I meant to say. Well, is what I meant to myself.
Oh, wow,
Saying
2
it
hits?
aloud. Okay. No, listen, the rats don't have great. Same thing.
Sola's
rats
a
don't have great AC.
missed.
Sola's a dying too, isn't she?
Down to a crit, yeah.
Speaking of,
Let me just do those real quick.
for effect.
Don't
Hey!
roll 1. There you go.
That's backward
Duh.
roll.
You dying 1.
She's fine. The Storm Hag.
40 feet.
Just think about it. Think about using a manipulate action.
Mosh went with vicious string instead of reactive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got so many reactions to work with.
Hmm.
No, she's gonna be a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, that's a movement action.
That is a movement action. She's using her fly speed.
Awesome. So that's gonna be. I drew this.
You did draw that.
You did draw it. Do that first, because you might.
No. Absolutely not. She's not moving that. Stay
I love how
right
it's
there.
now just become a thing for you to just stop people from moving.
Get wrecked, fighters. Look, she wants to cast the spell.
She can.
She could try.
She was gonna target Mosh, but she's changed her mind now.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's not
Little
bitter.
fucking shit.
Ooh, that's a lot of D8s, D6s.
That's a fort save on me. Okay. That'll be that. Oh. Failure, that's fine. That's not that many D6s. That's not that much damage.
I've rolled a lot of ones there.
I
I'm a little
couldn't see
disappointed
it.
with myself.
Couldn't see it. So.
Yeah, 4 ones. 4 ones
For
and
some
2
reason,
twos.
whenever you roll damage, it just shows me a bunch of whenever you roll any dice, it just shows me a bunch of question marks.
That's been a recent
not
change.
We're not privy to seeing what you're rolling, Matt.
Well, I think it's so
We
that the
just get
GM
the
can
result.
lie.
Boo.
GM's not allowed to lie.
No, because it
Archie.
still shows it shows like the numerical outcome in the chat window. Like,
Yeah, I think it's because it doesn't show the total dice. I'm not sure.
I think it's a
weird.
dice so nice thing that's going on, but
Maybe.
I think it's so we don't get the mods. Is the real reason. It's so we aren't looking at the mods being like, oh, they've got a plus whatever to their reflex.
This is an elite one. I see. Yeah, no, I get that.
It's for those gamers among us, you know.
That's not what I did. Soul had a elixir of life. One action to take it, one interaction to chug it.
Force feed, yeah.
Emergency induction part. We will apply healing.
Yay!
No longer
Um,
dead. Wounded 1.
Huzzah!
I think my cat wants in. I believe
Right,
that
that's the end of my turn.
Mosh!
right. I'm gonna use my Tink Tonk. Okay,
Whack.
So that's 2 strikes.
think you're technically flanking here.
No.
Oh, no, because she's in the air, yeah.
I'm gonna let my
In the
cat
air.
into the room. You roll your damage and kill her.
Yay!
I mean, she's currently being threatened by
Wait,
people.
you didn't add the dice properly. You should have another d12 before in the double zone.
No,
Oh, wait, no, that's
because the
Tink
fatal
Tonk,
doesn't
not-
double.
It's not.
It's not vicious strike, no. And this is the second strike with that one, with map at only
She's
-4.
alive.
I'm gonna hero point there.
Gonna hero point that.
Get him. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah, I'll
hit.
do. I get precision damage equal to half my level, and that's
3.
another 3 points. So if I do shift, no, I don't know how to do that. Anyway,
19.
yeah.
Splat. That's such
she
a
did.
good use of a spell.
And then I'm just gonna use my last action and move here. Actually, I only need to be here, so I'll step.
Oh god, I forgot that was still alive.
Listen, I've got it.
Yeah, I feel like you do. That's me done.
Like, it's got 1 hit point. I'm just happy for it to die here.
I would like for you to make a reflex save, Matt.
Okay. This is where I
Don't
roll a
crit
20.
succeed.
No, just a
No.
success. That'll be enough.
There you go, dead.
Yeah,
When I rolled great damage.
you did roll really great damage. And...
We go back to the ship.
and then we
We
just
go back
leave.
to the ship and we recover. It also means that I can legally give people consumables so that it's not a problem. One on
Right.
you.
Can I swim into the ship? Does she have like a house in here?
She does not have a house in there.
There seems to be a
Interesting.
distinct lack of loot on the Stormhag's body, and I'm upset.
She will have
There is
loot.
no cool lightning orb.
She will have loot. Just not yet. Well,
Can I get cool like blow darts for a gun from harvesting the Akata spikes?
kind of, yeah. See, that part I kind of have noted
Ooh.
out, but I have not associated the treasure for the Storm Hag, unfortunately. That is on the way.
Knockwall tipped. Yeah, if we take their spines, do they count as Knockwall?
They're not
Arrows?
Knockwool.
Their
They're
tips are.
poison.
Are
It is a specific poison that they have, which causes poison
Aw.
damage and also stupefied.
So kind of like Knockwall. Not quite.
Weak, Knockwell.
If
What's
I
the
were an
general idea?
alchemist, I'd be going crazy right now.
If I had that
Alchemists are
poisoner
fun.
archetype, man.
Does
it would
anyone
be
not
on.
have a good healing item on their inventory?
Well, I got a
Question:
God.
Do you have either one of these? If you don't have either one of those, grab them from the stash.
I've got one of these. The soothing tonics.
Well, while you're
I've
working
got a
on that out,
minor healing potion.
I'm surprised you don't have a Wayfinder with a smoky spindle.
We're not
The-
part of the Pathfinder Society.
I'm not part of the Pathfinder Society, although I have actually considered asking Matt if I could have a Wayfinder.
No. Just to spite
Okay.
you, because I'm a bitch.
Okay, I just figured
I
I'd ask
believe
because
it.
it makes it. Otherwise, they can disarm your stone with just like a success, and that's not fun.
That's not fun at all.
No, not
Yeah.
at all. God. But
And
no,
it's pearly white spindle, Matt.
you'd think I'd have it memorized by now. But no.
I do.
With the hags passing, the storm immediately starts to clear. The clouds part. The storm abated. The rain stopping.
Or you'd think she could have just asked us to like leave if she wanted us gone. Didn't have to come out all. And then Sunshine mimics casting a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Does anyone want to check over her corpse though?
I'll look at it.
Yes.
She
That's
looked like that
one
guy that we
Maggie
told him
corpse.
that we couldn't in
I
join
snap
our
off one of the
crew.
knockoff spines and just poke her with it. Or rather, take one of the ones that have been buried in me.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna say that Nick does the healing thing for a while on us,
That's fine. Well,
rather than us having to roll dice for checks we know that Nick can make.
you do find what looks like something of a holy symbol on her.
Would
Oh.
this be associated with? Sorry, I've got to.
There you go.
check my
Take
notes
89
here.
healing.
God.
Would oh, I didn't get the name for those guys. The like sea hag people that are all about the world ending. Forgot to write down their name.
The Sunken Coven.
Ah, see, there we go. Yeah, is it associated with the Sunken Coven?
It does look very similar to it, yes.
Okay, cool.
This would signify her as being a part of said coven.
She seems to be part of the Sunken Coven. They're like, they think the world's gonna be consumed by the sea.
Parentheses, happy.
Yeah, they're real happy about that. Because they're trying to, like, they're big into the water, and they're trying to make it so there's more water. Dunno, why, but there's apparently, like, some leshies who are into it. But they're, like, crazy.
Loopy leshies, who'd have thunk it?
It happens more often than people really want to admit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you do find a wand on her. It will be a wand of lightning bolt.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
Ooh.
Not the crackling one, just a standard wand of lightning bolt.
Do you want... Did...
I can put it into the stash, but I'll probably do that after the stream is done.
Okay.
Otherwise, you don't find much else upon her body, just random like seashells and other collections of grime and detritus that she has picked up over her travels. There's the general smell of ozone and, you know, the water from when she's impacted with the sea.
Yeah.
But if people want to do a arcana or a magic check of some sort, occult or religion or nature,
Dice.
Is this to, like, know about her?
Dice.
this is for some extra information.
Could I roll
I-
Leshy lore, considering there are Leshies associated with the Sea Hags? Or littoral lore? Either or.
Considering we're
Neither.
on the coast.
Neither will work for this, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll
But
give you occultism.
I think that you might-
25.
Okay, I can not roll then. If you just want to tell Archie.
Archie, you're not from the illusionary magics that were placed on this island. You do find it strange that she was just able to teleport in and knew exactly where you were.
It's almost like they may be working with the thing.
Oh my god, is she a narc? Is she a fed?
Sounds like.
I thought hags were supposed to be, like, cool and chaotic and, like, punk.
Meh, secretly, we like to serve sovereigns.
Freaking fed.
Sunken is code for sovereign. It's the sovereign coven.
But yeah, it does actually strike you as strange, Archie, that she would just kind of automatically, seemingly. But also the fact that they know you're here does put a little bit of a strain on what you're doing. Because of your position in the cove where you put the Melody's Wake, it's probably safe-ish.
Mm.
And considering they're more in a siege formation than invasion.
Yeah. the whole point of a siege is to stop people from getting in and out rather than just going and getting people that are in.
You think you're pretty safe from a strategy perspective, but it does look like they have been releasing a cutter onto the island.
Gross.
That's their whole shtick, ain't it?
Kind of is. It's almost like this adventure path has a through line through it.
Mm.
Almost
a Bane
like I've
Arcata rune would be
invested
pretty
into
good
a bunch
here.
of consumables for said through line.
Actually, what level are Bane runes? I think they're level 6.
I think they're level 6, yeah.
Maybe.
Weapon property runes.
Arcata Bane.
Bane, level 4.
Oh, I should get one of them.
Probably should.
I believe they count as aberrant.
They do.
Should get me one of them.
It would be a prudent investment. All that said, however, now that you've arrived on the island that is known as the Emergence, we will call the session there for the evening.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we level up yet?
No, you don't level up.
I've got some.
What?
That was some pretty solid use out of my breath.
Having arrived at the Emergence, what lies ahead is a little bit of survival and exploration as you make your way to the tower proper. Once there, you will have to kind of talk to the scholars that seem to specialize in the ley lines of the Pulsus Archipelago. But with the Crown and the Sunken Coven working together to whatever goal that they may have, things seem to be escalating at a pace unknown. But if you want to find out what happens, you'll have to join us next week at 5:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time, sorry, still, because Daylight Savings is a thing. We will be continuing Hoist the Colors for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, buffed by Sinclair's Library, powered by Foundry VTT with music by Michael Gelfi. Be sure to check me out on all the socials where I do all the things. And if you're just joining us recently and do not know, I was one of the supervising writers for Sinclair's Almanac and the Codex. Any support that you put towards the books will ensure that future projects will be happening and will be happening quicker. The more money that comes in, the more that we can make books with wonderful art and all sorts of weird and wonderful mechanics, like the stuff that I think of off the top of my head. My brain hurts. So, we're going to be raiding someone. We're probably going to be raiding into Dwarf because I know he's doing his community night. And he's just a solid guy. So, we are going to raid into him. The Dwarf down under. Otherwise, make sure that works. Yep, that works. I hope you have a good day, good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye.